Hey, third grade. Okay, today's lesson, we're still working on word problems. And this week we're going to be focusing on multi-step word problems, okay? Today's Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. That's all we're going to focus on this week. But I'm going to do things a little bit different this week, okay? Here, we're going to work on finding the hidden question, okay? Because what I'm noticing is that we are struggling identifying two-step word problems, all right? So this is how this is going to work, okay? Today, we're going to find the hidden question for a couple of word problems, and then we're going to do our understand and our plan process of this word problem, okay? Tomorrow, we're going to work with the same word problem. So for example, this is the word problem I'm working with right now. It's going to be understand and plan. And then tomorrow, Wednesday, we're going to do solve and check. So today, the only thing you're doing is understanding and planning it, okay? And the reason I want to break this down so we can really focus on identifying which operations we are using, okay? So let's look at this first question, okay? Cody has 2 full boxes of 16 crayons. How many crayons does she have? Cody's mom gave her more crayons. This doubled the amount of crayons she had at the beginning. How many crayons does she have in all? Okay? So, I'm going to do a color. Let's look at this. And I should have read this problem without numbers first. That's what I should have done. So I'm going to do that again. Cody has boxes of crayons. How many crayons does she have? I know she has some crayons. I don't know how many she has altogether. I know she has some boxes, and I would assume in those boxes there are multiple crayons, okay? Cody's mom gave her more crayons. This doubled the amount of crayons she had at the beginning. How many crayons does she have in all? Okay, so 2 full boxes of 16 crayons. When I think of just that part of the word problem, I think of 2 boxes with crayons in there. This is what comes to mind when I think this. I don't want to say that this is 16. This is just what I think of. 2 boxes with crayons in each. Okay? 16 and 16. How many crayons does she have? Cody's mom gave her more crayons. More, gave her more. If her mom gave her more, maybe we're adding. This doubled the amount of crayons she had at the beginning. Doubled the amount of crayons she had at the beginning. Doubled, I know that doubled is 2 times as many, okay? How many crayons does she have in all? All right, so what is the hidden question of this problem? Well, in this one, because of the way that this problem is written, this question doesn't really have a hidden question, okay? But what I want to do is look at the question marks. How many crayons does she have? Question mark. How many crayons does she have in all? Question mark. In order to figure out how many in order to figure out how many crayons she has in all, I had to figure out how many crayons she had in the first place. So my hidden question here is, how many crayons does she have? And it's not going to normally ask you like this. This is what the question would normally look like. Cody has 2 full boxes of 16 crayons. Cody's mom gave her more crayons. This doubled the amount of crayons she had at the beginning. How many crayons does she have in all? Well, even if I go back to this, 2 full boxes. Here's my 2 full boxes with crayons in there. And I know that there's 16. Okay? Her mom gave her more. Gave her more. She's probably going to add. That's what I'm going to say. This doubled the amount of crayons. Doubled, again, times 2. If I double it, I have the same amount 2 times. How many crayons does she have in all? So That's breaking down the word problem sentence by sentence, okay? This one right here is what your word problems are going to look like. It does not give you the unknown question, the hidden question. There's a hidden question in this that we have to figure out. How many crayons does she have in all? Well, she has 2 boxes of 16 and then she got some more. So that doubled the amount of crayons that she had at the beginning. So in order to figure out how many crayons she has in all, I have to figure out how many crayons she has at the beginning. So my hidden question would be, how many questions did Cody have at the beginning? Okay? If I want to start making this strip diagram, I want to do my understand process. Okay? I would do, she has a blank number of crayons. All right? I want to make my strip diagram. I can tell that this is going to be more than one step. So when I think about the first part of this, she has 2 full boxes. Those would be my groups. And I know that they're going to be the same size because it says 2 full boxes of 16 crayons. Meaning there's 16 crayons in each box. When I figure this out, it's going to give me a total. The total number of crayons, okay? From the total number of crayons, when I find the total number of crayons, I can figure out how many she had after her mom gave her some, okay? Her mom gave her some and it doubled. Well, it doubled the amount and I want to know how many she has in all. If I'm looking for how many she has in all, I don't have a total number. I'm looking for the number of crayons total. But I do know that at the beginning, she had this many. So this is the amount of crayons, number of crayons she had. This is the crayons mom gave her. Okay? Because they're going to be the same number because mom just doubled what she had. If your mom gives you $5 because you did all of your chores and she says, I'm going to double that because you did a super awesome job, your mom's going to give you 2 $5 bills. She's going to give you $5 2 times, which would be $10. Okay? So this number of crayons is going to be the same here because they're doubled. All right? But I want us to identify the hidden question. So the hidden question would be, how many crayons did Cody have in her 2 boxes? Okay? Or you could have said something like, how many crayons did Cody have at first? All right? So I know that this seems like a lot, okay? So this is all we're understanding. We're doing the understand, then I want to do the plan. The first step, again, it's going to be more than one step. So my first step is going to be multiplying 2 boxes times 16 crayons equals a number of crayons. Okay, my second step is going to be a number of crayons times 2 because she has that same number 2 times, which equals crayons. Okay, this is all we're doing for this first step, for this first problem. Tomorrow, you will come back and you will check your work, okay? You will solve and check your work. So you're only going to do the understand and the plan. That's it. So hold on to these papers because you're going to use them again tomorrow, okay? And I want to see your understand, plan, solve, and check all on the same paper when you submit it on your Google Slides tomorrow, all right? Today, I just want us identifying the secret question. or the hidden question, the mystery question, whatever you want to call it. Okay, the secret question. That's all we're identifying. We're not solving and we're not checking, but I do want us to do our understand and plan, okay? All right, remember, if you need help, you need to hop onto office hours, okay?